Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. That misses. 2-0. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Bobby Cano now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Count is 1-2 now. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In order go the Mets. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gardner.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Giancarlo Stanton now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that two-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that two-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. To short, hit hard. Rosario's got it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Now here's the pitch.
Leading off with the net, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, Aaron.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yanks. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side.
Hitter, Keon Broxton. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
Batting it.
Striding in, Dominic Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Smith, 23 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Tulowitzki has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Hit on the ground to short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Batting second.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire.
Leading off for the Yankees. The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Benson.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the pitch. Hot shot to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Greg Bird. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field, and he will get there to. First offering on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Ball 1. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Shortstop, Troy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McNeil has a play. 2 down.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And at the plate, J.D. Davis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Dominic Smith waits on deck. Heading after it is Judge. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 22.
Now fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Rosario.
Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper left side of the infield. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, first offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Cano stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This
Now
ball
batting.
is really smoke.
The right
Gets
fielder.
all the way to the wall,
Right
D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2.
Now
Out.
batting.
I know one
Third
thing.
base.
He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2-1. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for the Mets. Digging in for his second at bat,
Leading off
Miguel
for the
Andujar.
Yankees,
He'll get things started here
third
in the
baseman,
second half of the 6th.
Miguel Andujar.
Lifted in the air out to left. McNeil is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH,
designated hitter.
Luke Voigt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Baseman, number 33.
2 away now in the Yankees'
Greg
6th. And up next will be the
Bird.
left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line softly toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Keon Broxton. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first base
Digging in, Dominic Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ahmed Rosario is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first. It's a double play as they're. Justin Wilson
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over
the
on the
Mets,
mound and start the home
number
7th.
38, Justin
Next for New York, Torres. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. McNeil going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Seth Lugo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Aaron Judge will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
McNeil has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Nimmo. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Gary.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Bro? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he hits one on a line to left field. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the throw in gets away from him.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Greg Bird. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they push this lead up to 9 now. Hector Santiago enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Nimmo's there to put it away and finally put an end to the strike here for 6 runs. 4 home runs in that half inning alone.
Leading off with the net,
The pitch.
the center fielder.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses
Now
with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And there's out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on ML. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Torres, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Number 99.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Michael Conforto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He's got it. And nice play there. 2 away. In now, Keon Broxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aroldis Chapman is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.